Doris was born in Birchwood, Tennessee on May 11, 1935, the only daughter of Lenny Estelle Bettis and Joseph Alfred Shropshire, Jr. Her paternal grandparents were Laura Bell Roark and Joseph Alfred Bowes Shropshire, and her maternal great-great-grandfathers were Maximilian Haney-Conner and Joseph Roark. In 1953, Doris met Kenneth Thornton, and they were married in 1956 while he was attending Southeast Baptist Theological Seminary. They have two daughters, Beth and Amy, and a son, Kelly. Kelly is married to Veronica, and they have a daughter, Lindsay, and a son, Blake. Doris first attended the RCA reunions in the 1960s. After Doris and Ken moved to Knoxville in 1992, she was able to become more active. In 1995, Doris wrote an interesting article on her grandmother, Laura Roark-Shropshire, which was published in the March newsletter. During the 1996 reunion, Doris gave a nostalgic talk emphasizing ancestral values, which we heard a little bit about earlier today, which must be carried on into future generations. In the late 1990s, she assisted with several cemetery cleanup days. In 2000, Doris summarized the numerous RCA activities and significant contributions of John J. Roark and David Roark and submitted them to the East Tennessee Historical Society for consideration of the local affiliate Chapter of the Year award. The award was bestowed on the RCA for efforts to preserve and encourage family heritage through excellence in publication and programming. Doris was among the largest RCA delegation to attend the banquet and receive the award. From 2004 to 2010, Doris served as Shropshire family reporter for the RCA newsletter. That's a total of 18 newsletters. In the outstanding book on Doris's grandmother, Laura Roark-Shropshire, Her Life and Works, published in 2010, John J. Roark, the author, recognized Doris for her assistance in answering questions and editing the book. Most generously, the Shropshire family donated the proceeds from the sale of the book to the RCA. During the 2010 reunion, Doris received the John J. Roark Distinguished Service Award because of her dedication to the RCA. Among her many accomplishments, Doris was recognized for achieving one of the longest tenures as president, from 1998 to 2000, after having served 3 years. During that time, she recruited a number of excellent family members to assist her and had great appreciation to the board members who gave generously of their time and energy to assure success in completing numerous activities of the association. Doris graduated from Meredith College in Raleigh, North Carolina, and received her master's degree in clinical social work from the University of Maryland. She did postgraduate work at Georgetown University and the University of Texas. During her career, Doris taught at the University of Maryland, Hardin-Simmons University in Abilene, Texas, and at the University of Tennessee in Knoxville. Doris is currently very active in her community and in her church. Her support of the RCA continues even today, literally. We are honored to have Doris here today to tell us about the John J. Roark Distinguished Service Award. Please help me welcome Doris.
This really is about John, and if you knew him, you knew
Get up
what
to the microphone. Get up to the microphone.
Yes, sir. Is that better? Thank you, Darwin. It is a very high and distinguished, one is really highly distinguished to receive the John J. Roark Distinguished Service Award. It was established in October of 2008, and the board decided to establish this in a way of really recognizing John for his contributions. He'd long been a member of the association and was well known for his unwavering devotion, his outstanding leadership, his unparalleled benevolence, and continued service to the RCA. He served as president from 1994 to 1995. And he did a lot for us during that time. He was the one who got us, he established us as a 501c3 organization. He organized our bylaws, all the different, for the different offices and for the board of directors. He served as secretary from 1997 to 2007. And he also submitted an application for the historical marker, which was then erected by the state of Virginia at Roark's Gap in Tazewell County, Virginia, in October of 1999. Some of you were there. Darwin was there. Yes, Linda and Chuck were there. Was anybody else there? That was such an exciting time. It was cold. Remember how cold it was? It was so cold we could hardly stand out to have the dedication of the marker. And then the Tazewell Historical Society hosted us for a luncheon, and John J. Roark presented a very detailed history of Timothy Roark and the Indian Massacre and all of the events that took place around that time. And Chuck tells me that that's on one of the videos. And so I'm glad we still have that. And I would like to get a hard copy from John, and I plan to do that. John also is a prolific writer. He authored many of our books that we have. He did the one on Joseph Roark. He did the one on my grandmother, Laura Roark-Shropshire. He did Hardtack and Hard Times, The Life and Times of a Confederate Soldier. He did these, and the various organizations offered those. John offered his books to our association as a way of making money when they're sold. The Shropshire family, my family, gave a number of books for the same thing. John's judgment, insight, and wisdom are exceeded only by his compassion and love for his Lord, his family, his country, and the Roark-Conner Association. His legacy will be one of integrity at the highest level in all of his endeavors and relationships. The John J. Roark Award, established in his honor, serves as a constant reminder to all of us to contribute something to perpetuate the Roark-Conner Association. On the establishment of this award, the board of directors decided to confer it on any member who emerged over a period of time to exemplify the spirit of service which was demonstrated by the indomitable John J. Roark. Since 2008, 16 RCA members have been recognized to receive the John J. Award. It was my personal honor to receive that award in 2010. Mildred Bowie presented that to me, and it was, Mildred Bowie preceded me, and the award was presented to me by Darwin Lane. And that was a very special time in my life. And now, I think it's time for us to get to the present day presentation.
just gonna sit there?
I'm told, I want to be told.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Well, please. I got a couple of everything to give you here in a second.
Okay.
So you get to stand there,
Oh, I get to stop.
and I get to tell these folks a little bit about you.
A lot,
Huh?
lot.
Oh, well, I made all that up, good. Yeah. Connie descends from Jacob L. Roark, Jefferson A. Roark, Calder A. Roark, David C. Roark. Connie's RCA contributions began in the year 2000 when her father, David Roark, who was the past president from 2001 to 2002, asked her to decorate the tables for a Sunday buffet. She continued helping during the subsequent reunions, and in 2006, Connie accepted the responsibility of the newsletter reporter for the Jacob L. Roark families, reporting for 3 years on births, graduations, achievements, travel, illnesses, and passings. Connie went on to accept a director position in 2007 and worked diligently to ensure the reunion was a big success. Many people said that the reunion was, quote, the best ever. In 2008, Connie was the board of directors, contact for multiple committees implementing the 50th reunion. She led a memorable Tennessee Waltz contest during the reunion. Connie then served as the organizer for the 2009 Friday Fun Fest activities. That year, she also arranged for conducting the RCA business meeting by teleconference, saving time and money for the RCA. That's still a goal, by the way. And this arrangement continues today. In 2011, as a vice president, Connie encouraged family members to submit a quilt square with the family's name embroidered or written on it. I think that's the resultant factor right there. With the talent of Vera Ellis, a special family quilt was made along with thoughts Vera wrote down as she quilted. While Connie served as the 2013 president, the quilt was raffled out at the reunion in 2014 on